Alright, new day. Let's figure out where this fuel leak is coming from. Pretty sure it's coming from the fuel pump. So, I'm going to start off by getting access to the fuel pump. I'm going to take off this AC compressor out of the way. And then I'll probably have to remove that bracket. And yeah, see whatever size bolts these are. Okay, so this one with the ring, it's the one that goes up here with the bracket with the wire for the ground. The nut and washer go down the stud that's coming out by the exhaust manifold. This one with the spacer goes up top, spacer in between. And this real long one just goes to the bottom hole down here. I'm gonna take the bracket off right now because it's still kind of locked in place. Alright, so this is where I'm at right now. I wanted this off so I could inspect the fuel pump to carb line. And at least this hardline portion of it looks good. The rubber portion I would say is in question. I can't really see the bottom of it. I know where the fuel pump is now, so I can get under the car and look at it. And I already have and haven't seen anything obvious. Over here we have, this one is the feed line to the pump, and then the one on the left of it next to it, that's the return line. The feed one has a regular hose clamp, like one of these hose clamps, and the return line has the factory clamp on it. So it definitely seems like it would make sense if it's a feed line that's ripped instead of a return line, because the engine wasn't running when it was dumping. So that's how I'm thinking of it. So I need to take a good look at this feed line. Hopefully it is just at the rubber portion. It's a little wet here. Really, hopefully it's not one of the hard line spots. So I'm gonna take off the feed line from the tank to the fuel pump, that feed line. I took some good looks at both of the hoses. I took the return and the feed line off of the fuel pump, and then I even looked at the line from the pump to the carb, and I don't really see any rips. I don't really see anything going on, and the fuel pump isn't like wet around where it bolts to the engine, which I thought it would be if it is a bad fuel pump. So I'm just gonna hook the battery up, crank it over, and just watch. I have a bucket under the car this time. I'm prepared, but I'm just gonna watch and see where this leak is coming from. Okay, so I'm gonna have my brother crank it, and then this rubber line on this hose is gonna squirt. Go ahead, crank. Yep. So the top is all mangled up because of me, but it's actually squirting out of the pores in the rubber. That failed. So yeah, everything else seems good. Here's a closer look at the line. So it just has little cracks all throughout the rubber. This line feels really solid, so it feels like it's just a rubber hose over the hard line, but this is just so buggered up. There's not much room to get to. It'd be much easier if I took off this lower radiator hose, but it's just the regular hose clamp, so I'll be able to get it done. It's just not gonna be fun. But I'll get it out and I'll show you guys what it looks like. It should actually look normal. All right, got the hose off. This is from, it's a rubber line from the fuel pump hard line to the hard line that goes to the carb. Yeah, it's destroyed. This thing is dry rotted like none other. It's really hard. Very, very interesting. It's like rock solid. I mean, it might as well just have been a hard line. Alright, well, I have a replacement one. I'm going to put it on and we should be good. Alright, we got a new leak in the return line. Alright, here's the return line. It looks nice, but when you get up close and give it a nice little bend, you can see all the little cracks in it. Yep, just destroyed. Fuel line replaced, it should fire up. That was a fireball. You got that on video.
I think, I don't know.
Alright, let's see if we're going. It runs! Ready? Alright, so I'm gonna try not to give it any gas. Okay, again. Wait, I need to get it gas. Get it ready, and now. Yeah, the choke definitely needs to be set. I think what's going on is, because right now it's fully opened, so it's just getting too much air in. Either that or I have some vacuum leak somewhere.